Good evening, I'm meteorologist John Rivas. We are taking a live look downtown, really seeing some clouds really sink down, really limiting our visibility as well. These overcast conditions are going to continue through the night. We actually did see some breaks in the clouds. The sun was able to warm us up to the upper 80s, but now we're on our decline back to 81 degrees with a mild wind, 15 miles per hour from the southeast. As this dry line starts to meander around a little bit, it's going to start to kick off some storms along that boundary. Temperature-wise, we're still doing great. Temperatures are mild outside the city, 81 currently. Temperatures are hovering around 80 as well around the city. We get a little cooler off in the hill country, a little warmer down to our south and west as well, and same temperatures off to our east. And we're starting to see these dew points increase a little bit more through the next couple of days as well. We have plenty of moisture for these storms to really take advantage of, and the reason is because we have this southerly wind still in place. Actually looks like the next 24 hours we're going to see a nice boundary shift, and with those shift in winds, that's whenever we're going to see some better chances of rain. This is going to come mid-Monday, so definitely keep a raincoat handy. We're tracking some severe weather in the next 7 days and some good rain chances as well. We're going to get to that in just a second, but first check up on the aquifer. 648.4. We're actually down 0.3 of a foot. We're going to actually see those numbers turn around and going to go on the positive side in the next 24 hours just because we're going to see some more of those rain chances start to come through. Pollen wise, we're actually getting destroyed by mold, sky high at 1340. Pigweed and grass adding their 2 cents, both at low. We'll have your next 7-day forecast up next. Good evening, I'm meteorologist John Rivas. We are taking a live look over gloomy San Antonio right now. It's not looking so hot out there just because the clouds are starting to lower down a little bit. We're starting to see relative humidity go up and seeing a little bit more haze out there. Could see some also light little drizzle throughout the city and around our Bexar County. 81 degrees is the current temperature here in the city with that southeast wind still in place at 12 miles per hour, still bringing in moisture in at the surface. 84 degrees was the high for today, just under the average of 86. And I do want to point this out. Our record is 98 degrees. And this was only back in 2008, so it wasn't too long ago when we were seeing temperatures in the upper 90s. Just a trace of rainfall for today, but that is not everywhere in Texas. We are seeing some very strong storms actually well off to our north, just north of Waco, and some of these are tornado warnings. Some of them have been tornadic as well. The areas in yellow are tornado watches, so they are looking for some severe thunderstorms. Looks like it is going to be above Waco because they have lost the daylight heating, so definitely going to see a decline in this severe thunderstorm activity for today, but it's going to kick up right back up tomorrow. So we're definitely going to see these conditions continue for the next actually couple of days going into next week. Temperature wise though, San Antonio is looking great. We got around the low 80s in and around the city. We got some 70s off to our north, the hill country, a little cooler. That's as expected. They usually run a little cooler than we do. A little warmer down to our south and off to our west as well, and off to our east. Same story as we are seeing here in San Antonio. Dew points are up though. We are seeing plenty of moisture down at the surface. That really destabilizes our atmosphere and really sets us up for some favorable conditions of some severe thunderstorms. We're not going to see any tonight. We again lost the energy from the sun. That's not going to come until tomorrow. And we're also going to see a nice little wind shift too. We do have these southerly winds in place, and they actually have been dominant for about a week now. But this is actually going to shift tomorrow. This southern moisture is going to get cut off by these northerly winds, and that wind direction shift will cause a little bit more mixing, and it's going to cause some more storms to ignite more towards the south as well. So that's why we're going to see a better chance of rain for tomorrow and some severe thunderstorms as well. We do have this low pressure system. See this counterclockwise spin over, looks like South Dakota and Nebraska right now. This is actually going to drag a nice boundary over us, a little cool front for Tuesday. So not only Monday, but Tuesday we're going to have some good chances of rain going into Wednesday as well. But it does look like we are going to catch a break. We are seeing a little calmer conditions off to our west, and that's what's going to travel over us for the weekend. That's exactly what we're tracking for the next 7 days. But take a look at this. We're seeing some snow. Actually, snow was falling in Denver, a lot of it today over all parts of Colorado, just because of this system. Actually goes all the way as far as Canada and goes all the way down to northern Texas, and that's where we're seeing some good activity right now even. But do take note that we are not seeing much activity down south. That's again going to be for tomorrow and the next actual couple of days. 72 for The low tonight, 50-50 chance of rain, and these overcast conditions are going to continue through the night and actually continue for the next couple of days as well. We're going to see temperatures hover around 80 degrees, but we're going to see these rain chances definitely continue until Friday. It looks like 70% chance on Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we start to see a decline, and by Saturday we'll only have a 20% chance of rain, and then Sunday it looks like we finally have the light at the end of this very wet tunnel we've been in, with a high of 88 it looks like on Saturday. So definitely get through this wet week to a beautiful weekend ahead. Now if we look at the winds, they just jump around everywhere in the next 24 hours. We have southerly, then we have westerly, and then we have northerly. These shifts in winds are going to give us those rain chances that I've been talking about. One tonight coming through around midnight, and then one tomorrow coming through around 7 or 8. That would be the cool front. After that, things will start to dry out, and we'll see nice clear skies in the next days after.